Patriots 27, Jets 14. Jets competed early in this game, but Drake Maye and the Patriots are a wagon.
Yeah, they're a wagon. They have a very easy schedule. It definitely is benefiting them, but I mean,
they beat the Bucs.
Continue putting up numbers. They beat the Bucs. They beat the
Bills.
So
Both on the road.
Some nice wins there, and yeah. And Drake Maye he's making all the right plays. He's not really making any mistakes, and that's really all you can ask.
Yeah, and yeah, they're an absolute wagon. I love the Pats. Want to talk AD Mitchell?
That's what I was going to bring up. AD Mitchell, first game with the Jets. Justin Fields. I mean, he didn't have a best game. It's Justin Fields. He's not going to dot you up down the field, but did throw a couple nice passes to AD Mitchell, and in normal AD Mitchell fashion, drops.
Yeah,
drops. He can route up Christian Gonzalez, one of the best corners in the league, and just can't catch the ball, unfortunately. At least he didn't drop it before the end zone, but I still think he has a chance to go and be a pretty solid receiver. Garrett Wilson goes on IR, so he'll be out for 4 weeks, and he has a chance to blossom, and John Mechie gets a nice touchdown, so that's a decent addition.
There we go.
Jeremy Ruckert also.
The kick
wide left
pushed.
Or wide right.
Wide right. Rams beat the Seahawks. Wow. Yeah, like you said, Mechie had a good game. I want to say about Christian Gonzalez though, because you brought him up. I think he's one of the prospects that, as a whole, like the NFL fandom has been the most right about. Like when he got drafted, everybody's like, he's gonna be a dog. Like the Patriots got a dog. Of course, he fell to them, and sure enough, yeah, they got a dog. Jalen Carter also comes to mind in recent memory, where it's like even though he fell because of all the racing shit, everyone's like, yeah, he's gonna be a dog on the Eagles. Obviously, he's a dog on the Eagles, but.
Yeah, I mean, he's been good. When he's on the field, he's great. The only concern has been the injuries, really.
Yeah.
It's been the only concern. And Diggs as well, he was great. And TreVeyon Henderson, have to bring him up.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns.
He's unlocked.
Vrabel hates his rookie running backs, but Henderson just stayed in line, got some injuries that helped him, losing Gibson, losing Stevenson, and he goes and shines. 3 touchdowns in this game.
Had 2 last week, I think.
Yeah, so 5. It was 5 touchdowns in 5 days for him.
Yeah, dude is an absolute dog, man. Dog.
I mean, if you had him in fantasy,
I don't know how you love it. As an AFC team, I would not love it because they're building something.
Well, no, I know they're building something. I don't love that fact. For my scandalous team.
Oh yeah, that I get that. Where's their weakness?
I mean, their offensive line isn't perfect. It's definitely getting better with Will Campbell.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The receiving core isn't great. But that's definitely a weakness, but they're getting it done. Great. We still have to see them consistently play good teams.
I agree, but I mean, like, I just go position by position. They have a good running back. They have a solid offensive line. They're not great, but they're solid. They obviously have one of the better quarterbacks in the league. You look at the receiver core, which we would have said early in the year was their weakness. Diggs has been great. Boute's been great. Who else do they have? Matt Collins.
Mm-hmm.
He's been solid. I mean, Hunter Henry's been great as a tight end. So, like, they have a ton of weapons, and then their defense, their front seven's great, and you got Christian Gonzalez in that secondary that maybe could get a little bit better. But overall, with Vrabel as a head coach, they've been great. Like, I don't see a hole in this team.
But again, they've only played 3 teams above 500, and they're 2-1.
I agree with that, but I still think they've performed well against the bad teams, and I think that's just as important.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
As beating the good teams.
But I still have to, I mean, unfortunately, they don't have too many good games to see, except for like the Ravens, who I don't even know if they're that great of a team.
Well, they're going to be in the playoffs, so they're going to play good teams.
Yeah.
So we're going to see it. And I feel like their only possible weakness would be their experience. Lack thereof, I should say.
That is definitely a weakness. And I think their defense is good, but I'm still not sold.
And then you get, if you don't have a very experienced team, you have a very experienced head coach.
Yeah. I mean, we always say that Vrabel brings a bad roster and makes them decent, and I think that's kind of what he's doing again.
Yeah, but I don't think this roster is that bad, though.
I don't think the defense is great.
And I think they're going to become a free agent destination again.
Yeah.
All the legacy, Mike Vrabel.
We'll have to see.
He's one of those coaches you want to play for. Yeah, man. It's going to be
Is Vrabel a coach? I don't know. I mean, when he was in Tennessee, it's not like they were necessarily a coach you want.
No, he's I feel like I should phrase that differently. I feel like nowadays players like to go to and play for former players. And I think having a former player and having some success in his career is a place you want to be. And then the legacy of it all, the Patriot way, the Patriots tend to treat the great players in their organization very well. We saw the Gronk thing this past week.
Almost signed a 2-day contract.
Yeah, that would have been sick. But yeah, if I'm an AFC fan, I'm concerned about the future with the Patriots possibly being a juggernaut going forward.
I'm not concerned yet.
Got it. Having a good quarterback and having a good head coach is you're there.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of teams that have a good quarterback and good coach but can't win in the playoffs.
You're right. You're right on that. But you still wouldn't say the Ravens are a bad team.
No, they're not a bad team. I mean, the Bills aren't a bad team.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, someone's got to beat the Chiefs, and I think that's.
But you would still consider the Ravens and the Bills like the juggernauts of the AFC. Like they're hard, and the Chiefs. Those are like the 3 juggernauts. I feel like the Patriots are going to emerge themselves in that category.
Yeah, they're all threats, but at the end of the day, the Chiefs always win.
100%. And I probably will end up putting my future on the Chiefs as I do every year. All right, take us in. Actually, I'll do it because I know you didn't watch this game. Dolphins 16, Commanders 13. This game I actually did watch. In Germany. I did not watch last week's. Mariota, he always has moments in games where it's like, I understand why this guy was a starter. Like, he's one of the better backups, and he is one of the better backups. But then he has moments where he just turns into, oh, yeah, this is why he's not in one of the 32 starting jobs in the league. And he had some of those moments in this game. I want to shout out the Commanders' defense, though, because they played pretty well despite having a ton of dudes on IR, one dude suspended for being a goofy last week. Their best player, so
yeah,
great move from him.
So we didn't have to travel with the team then, right?
I don't think so. Great system Dan Quinn's running over there. And yeah, my only thing I'm upset about with this game is the Commanders are fucked now, and Lions aren't going to get their revenge. So that
they kind of did last week.
Not really though. It's a regular season game. I wanted to beat them in the playoffs, and honestly, who knows if they'll ever be back? So, sucks for them. A-Chain, like we said, was fantastic, but got hurt late in that game. And then I have a couple questions. For you.
Okay.
Actually, really just one. Because they're kind of the same question in one. I'm realizing that now as I'm reading it. Does Mike McDaniel still get fired, and how many wins does he need to keep his job this year? They're sitting at 4-7.
Yeah, no, I think they'd have to. I feel like they'd have to win out for him to keep his job. But
really? 9-8 wouldn't do it?
I don't know if
8-9?
It's enough. I mean, you fired the GM, and the fact that you already fired the GM, I feel like you have to fire the head coach no matter what.
Not every organization thinks that well. And honestly, the Dolphins are historically not a very well-run organization.
That's a great point. It's just, in my brain, you have to.
Yeah.
It's the perfect opportunity to do it.
Yeah, no, good organizations 100% do that. There's a handful that I don't expect to do that.
And you're saying the Dolphins are one.
I think there are one that I would expect not to do that. Part of me thinks he's not going to get fired. If they win like 6 or 7 games, he might not get fired.
I mean, going ahead in their schedule, they still got Steelers and Bucs and the Patriots as their 3 hard games. Otherwise, Bengals. Well, by then, Joe Burrow will be back. So, really, outside of their next 2 weeks with Saints, Jets, their last 4 games are all difficult.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they'd have to probably win 2 of those games.
But they're probably going to win
2
Saints
guaranteed
Jets.
ones.
They're probably going to win Saints Jets. So, give them 6.
I mean, really, you could give them 4 wins. That'd put them at 8-9.
If they win,
if they win 2 games that they shouldn't and the 2 that they should.
Counterpoint, they did beat the Bills by $1 trillion last week.
Yeah.
So obviously they have it in them to beat a good team.
That's why I said that was my best case scenario is them winning 2.
Yes.
And actually, I mean, they can beat the Bengals. I mean,
they played the Bengals. You didn't count the Bengals as a guarantee?
Well, I said Burrow would be back.
Oh, yeah, Burrow might. Yeah, I kind of.
That's December 21st on Sunday night. What a Sunday night game that is.
That could get flexed though.
We can only hope.
Actually, I don't know. Can Sunday night get flexed? It can, right?
I think Sunday night.
Yes, it can. It can. It's not just week 18 for Sunday night. So yeah, let's flex that, please. Yeah, we'll see what happens with them. We also didn't talk about next week's games for the Jets Patriots, so we'll go back to that. Jets go into Baltimore next week. Ravens are looking like they're gonna get this win unless Shadussi can recover from 3 for 7 for.
You said the Jets go into Baltimore?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to take Baltimore.
I'm gonna have to take Baltimore as well. If that's in New York, I would consider maybe taking the Jets. Maybe. And then Patriots are in Cincy next week. Should win that.
Yeah, I'm going Cincy.
Really?
Going Cincy. There's a non-zero chance that Joe Burrow plays.
Really?
I mean, they took him off the. He practiced last week.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he practiced last week. He was off the.
What was his
So
injury
his
again?
injury's open. Turf toe.
Turf toe, right? Yeah. Okay.
So there's a non-zero. I wouldn't expect him to. I'd expect him to be one more week, but there is a chance.
Are we going OT here? Possibly. Oh, no,
There's
it's
still
4
4.
minutes left. Never mind.
They're taking their time.
19. Yeah, they are taking their time. So hypothetically, if somebody in fantasy had Joe Burrow and they had him on IR this whole year because of that, and they happen to have picked up, like, let's say Matt Stafford, who's been one of the better QBs in the league this year, and Joe Burrow comes back, do you keep rocking Stafford, or do you risk it for the biscuit with Joe?
I mean, I think you kind of just play it by matchup there. Yeah. I mean, I'm in a very similar boat with that and Drake Maye. And Drake Maye
that's actually the exact same situation.
I don't know if it's up to date but going into this week, Drake Maye was the number 1 quarterback in fantasy.
That doesn't shock me because there was a point where
he also hasn't had a bye.
Yeah, that helps. I always love doing that in trades, like with guys that haven't had their bye yet, being like, dude, it's wide receiver 2. Or they played Thursday night. Yeah, that's a good play. That must be what you did with Garrett Wilson. Okay. He didn't even play. Next game here, because those the 2 teams in Germany both took buys.
Oh.
For the upcoming week.
Okay.
Commanders.
Well, I do want to say Deebo did have a good game.
I
saw that, but the Marcus Mariota interception overtime bad.
Yeah, that was bad, and a lot of Deebo's game was off that one big catch though.
Yes.
Okay.
Drake Maye is still quarterback 1 with Herbert at 2, and Mahomes is at 3. I don't know if that's live or
probably not. Right? Mahomes has had a really good fantasy year, despite. Oh my God, Shadussy airing it out. Oh.
I think it's live because Sleeper does that.
Oh, really?
Sleeper's good with it because it has him at 14.3 points.
Yeah, he hasn't been great today, but
14.3 is not bad.
But overall, he's had a great year because Mahomes the past 2 years has been pretty underwhelming for fantasy.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
I mean, he wasn't really.
He's been like wide receiver like 12 to 15.
Quarterback 12 to 15.
Quarterback 12 to 15. Sorry, and he's gonna be top 5 this year for sure. So
definitely, there's really the top 4 have separated themselves.
And honestly, if the Chiefs had a better record, we'd probably be talking Mahomes MVP possibility.
Well, I mean, he's got to still be in the odds for it.
No, he definitely is. But I'm saying, like, if they were like 9-2 right now, he's probably the favorite.
Oh, 100. Oh, they're 9-2.
He's at his best year on his feet. Oh my God, Shadussy. Oh, these games are taking forever, dude. Yes, that was Isaiah Bond. All right, next game here, NFC South. Panthers 30, Falcons 27. Panthers moved to half a game out.
Yeah. Insane.
From the Buccaneers who lost today. Bryce Young, best game of his career, probably 448 and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Love to see it. We're both Bryce Young guys. What can you say?
I mean,
the Falcons are punching back.
They swept the Falcons this year.
Yep. And Penix played the first game.
What I've done, I feel like I should take some personal accountability for what the Panthers are doing right now.
Yeah.
Because last year I picked them to not finish last, and what happened? They didn't.
Mm-mm.
And this year I picked them to jump the Falcons, and look at what they're doing. It's pretty much guaranteed.
I think it is.
They're got a 5-game lead on them because they have the tiebreaker now.
Yeah.
So
that is insane. I'm so happy they're good, man. They just keep on fighting. They did not look good last week. They lost to a Saints team. Very easy to come out and go to Atlanta, a team that you've already beaten, and just lay an egg and lose because you're disappointed in your performance last week. Very easy to do that. They didn't do that. They went in there. Obviously, it was an overtime game, but like we said, Bryce Young performs usually well at home, and today he performed well on the road. You see a career game for Tetairoa McMillan as well. I think he had like 8 catches for 100 yards or something.
130 and 2.
And 2 touchdowns. There you go. And Dowdell cooled off this game. He wasn't that good.
Yeah, Dowdell cooled off. He still got 100 total yards, though, and 100 total yards, 55 receiving, 45 rushing. And then someone who was
Nick Benito, or no, it's not Nick Benito, that's McMillan.
But someone who had a big game, though, as well for the Panthers, who's struggled after being a top pick for him, Xavier Worthy.
Yep.
He finally didn't drop a dime from Bryce Young.
Yeah.
He gets a big-time touchdown, so I like seeing that. And Coker as well just has a solid day. I mean, Bryce Young threw for 448 yards.
Coker's underrated, too, as a weapon.
Coker's been underrated. He's just kind of, they got Ted McMillan now, who's easily a wide receiver 1. I think he's going to continue to get better and be one of our top receivers in the league.
I think people are catching on to Coker, though, because early in the year, I was able to get his, like, 10-yard, 15-yard props.
Well, he was out for a while.
I'm talking, like, when he first started, like, week 6 or whatever, 7. Something like that. But his, like, 10, 15-yard props were easy, and now it's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Or actually, I think he started way late in the year. I think he
He did.
started
He
right
started way late,
when
'cause I had
when
him
Bryce Young got hurt.
on.
I think is when he started.
I've
I
had him
want-
on
I
IR
wanna
all
say.
year pretty much.
But yes, he's had a great start since he came back. I don't have much more about this game. It was nice to see an OT game. We saw, I think, was it Dowdell that stepped out of bounds on a big run
He
late?
had the big run.
Yeah.
Could have just been the game winner there.
But they still got it.
I will say I think it's almost kind of an easy answer now, but would you rather have Bryce Young or Penix as your quarterback in the
it's
future?
1,000% Bryce Young.
Okay.
It's not close. It was never close for me. There's never been a moment where I've liked Penix more than Bryce Young.
I've always been a kind of a Penix supporter, but it's really kind of been just.
He throws a good ball. He's just
Yeah.
not accurate, and he's not a good decision maker.
have, like,
and
a wide open
he's not
guy,
athletic.
Missing by 10 yards. And it's
Yeah.
like, what the heck happened there?
It's a problem. And it'll look pretty. It'll just be nowhere near the person he's trying to
Yeah.
throw it to.
And like we said earlier, it does get hurt. Kirk Cousins comes in
Yeah.
and doesn't play great. Bijan gets 100-plus yards and 2 touchdowns. He was great in this game, and London was good as well. But,
Penix also historically injury prone.
yeah,
What are you
And
going to do?
continues here. He's on the sideline with his helmet on, like looking like he could go in, but
Yeah. There's a lot of young QBs now that just like him, Daniels. I think Dart's gonna be one of those guys too with the way that he runs. It's Daniels and Dart are more play style is what gets them hurt. Penix is more just like
injury.
just injury history. But it sucks to see these young guys consistently keep getting hurt because it's the same guys. It seems like over and over and over.
Mhm. Hate to see it.
All right, next game.
And at this point, though, last thing,
Yeah.
is Raheem Morris getting fired at the end of this year?
Was this year 2 for him?
Yeah. And you've had pretty high expectations year 1 and these pretty good expectations year 2, and you were bad in both.
I say yes.
I think he's gonna get fired at the end of this year. I don't think Arthur Blank plays games like that.
Yeah. I don't think he does either. Shout Arthur Blank. He'll write the Arthur Blank check. And maybe he'll bring in Belichick, who was supposed to go there.
Yeah. Well, Belichick said he's not leaving, but notorious goes by his word, Bill Belichick.
Yeah. And also, it might not be his decision either to whether or not he leaves. But
Well, I bet Jordan would want to stay in college.
yeah, shout out Jordan. Panthers at 49ers next week. Gonna be a really, really good game. I'm gonna take the Niners.
I'm gonna take San Francisco.
They are a quiet giant, I think.
San Francisco?
I know
Yeah,
they're
I
injured,
mean-
but they look pristine.
And we have been on it all year. I feel like we're very right about that division.
There's this is, in my
That was
opinion,
maybe our most right division prediction ever.
100%, and it's the most views our video has gotten because of all the hate they kind of got. Knock on wood, I think this is our best year for predictions so far
Yeah.
since we've been doing
It's been
it.
very good. Except for
Seahawks, Bucks have all been great.
Except for one.
Dolphins
Well, for you.
for me.
For me, there's one.
Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is
And
what
that
it
was
is.
kind of just a personal.
I guess me for Colts too, but I mean everybody was.
You picked him to finish second, though, didn't you?
No, I think I picked him to finish last.
I think you picked him to finish second.
I don't know, or maybe it was third. Or no, I was low on the Jaguars.
I think you've picked him to finish second.
Maybe if I did, shout out to me, man.
I mean, you had the Texans first, so
Yes, yeah. Well, which still isn't impossible.
I guess.
They haven't played yet, have they?
No, but
See,
I mean,
if they had played, if the Colts had already beaten them, I would say yes. I think the Colts are better than them. But anything can happen with divisional games, even though the Colts do historically own the Texans.
Yeah.
But shit happens. And then Falcons are at Saints next week in a who cares game. I'll take the Saints off of bye.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
'Kay.
Tyler Shuck loses that one.
All right.
Oh, could Tyler Shuck go 0-10 and try to beat Spencer Rattler's record?
He can't. He won last week.
Oh, you're right. He did get the win over the Panthers.
He's 1-0 or 1-1.
He's 1-1.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he can't.
Maybe he is better than Rattler.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, next game here. Bills 44, Buccaneers 32. One of the better games of the year, despite it being a 12-point finish at the end, in my opinion. Josh Allen played like absolute garbage in the first half, multiple picks. He just looked scared out there, and then he just took over in the second half and was phenomenal. He ends the game with, 300-something yards, 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns. He was great. Sean Tucker on the Bucs side had a great game. You got to be. I mean, this is just one of the many reasons why I was so high on this Bucs team going into the season. Their defense is actually better than I thought they were going to be overall. Their offense has obviously had a ton of injuries, but I mean, they have 3 good running backs. I would say, right? I mean, Bucky's good.
Tucker White and obviously Bucky, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's 3 good running backs. We know that they have when healthy, Evans, Godwin, Ibuka,
Hmm.
K-Dot, and a tight end who didn't get much work today, but he was doing decent earlier on in the year. I mean, this offense is just loaded. The only issue is their offensive line.
Yeah.
That's their only issue.
And they just got to, like you said, stay healthy.
Yeah.
That's the other issue. I mean, the Bills' offense just was rolling in the second half. James Cook was good in the receiving game, got a big touchdown. Ty Johnson had a massive touchdown on a pretty cool play design. And Josh Allen was able to get it done after a couple bad turnovers. And it was a battle of two, was it 2018 quarterbacks? I believe it's 2018 draft.
Yeah. Or was Allen 17?
No, 2018 first-round draft pick.
Oh, okay.
Two guys. Obviously, Baker was number one overall. Josh Allen a little late. But the Buffalo offense was able to move the ball in the second half. Keon Coleman doesn't play due to missing, I guess, a team meeting, which is kind of wild. They said he had a great week of practice, but they need to punish him for missing that meeting. And
I'm assuming he missed. This can't be the first meeting he missed.
yeah, I don't know.
There's no
Must
way
not
they suspended, but there's no way they sat him as a healthy scratch for one missed meeting.
Yeah, you would think, but you never know.
For one of your starters. No way. I don't.
He has been struggling recently in game.
He's still a starter, though.
But yeah, he is a starter.
He had a really good week of practice.
He had a really good week of practice. But like you said, the running game was great for the Bucs. This is back-to-back losses for the Bucs. Little concerning. You're falling to 6-4 after being, 6-2?
Yep.
And the good thing for them going forward is they've lost to the Patriots, Bills last 2 weeks. They have the Rams next week. It's going to be a tough game. You want to win that one. But after that, the schedule opens up. You got Cardinals, Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Dolphins, Panthers. They should win most of those games. And I still expect them to win the division over the Panthers. We've seen crazier things. I mean, they have to play them twice, but I expect the Bucs to get it done. You want to see them beat one of these good teams, though.
No, I absolutely agree. I think I'm going to write a book on the great, myths of the NFL. It'll be what if, it'll be like the Marvel What If series. What if Kirk Cousins never got hurt after those 8 games? What could have happened? what happened in the Keon Coleman practice this week?
Oh, okay. That's where you're going with that.
Yes.
Okay.
I wanna write the great myths of the NFL.
Maybe he was at Macy's trying to get a new jacket.
Well, I don't get that joke.
Oh. When he got drafted, he had that big jacket on. And he was at the Bills stuff, and he's like, I guess where I got this from. I got it at Macy's. You actually don't remember that?
No, I genuinely
You don't remember the media burst around Keon Coleman after he got drafted?
I vaguely remember there being something, but I don't.
They had the videos of him when he was interviewing with teams, and he's like, yeah, I like golf, but I'm not Tiger Woods. I'm Tiger. Wish he could.
Yeah. I remember that quote. Does he still golf, you think?
Probably. I mean, now that you have a lot of money and a free summer, I would imagine.
Yeah, free summer is nice. Okay. What else do I got here? Oh, I do have one last thing I want to say about the Bills. I don't think this defense can win the Super Bowl. Prove me wrong.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree. They haven't won, but
I'm saying the current defense this year. I don't think this defense is capable of winning the Super Bowl.
I mean, we won't know. I can't prove you wrong until February by the earliest.
I didn't really mean prove me wrong. I meant argue against it if you disagree.
I mean, I don't think this defense is good, but I think the offense and Josh Allen we saw in the second half, catch fire, and it's impossible to keep up. So
it's not impossible to keep up. Mahomes has kept up a couple times.
Well, yeah.
Buccaneers go into LA next week. Banger alert.
Yep. The Rams are a wagon right now. Bucs need to win, though. Just traveling across the country. We'll talk about that in the game here soon. It's difficult. I'm going to go Rams.
Going from Buffalo back to Tampa and then all the way to LA is brutal. I'm with you. I'm on the Rams. And then Bills at Texans Thursday Night Football.
I'm going Bills.
I'm going to go with the Texans.
Going with the Bills.
Going with the Texans. Speaking of, Texans 16, Titans 13. Texans are staying alive. What's their record now?
5-5.
5-5. So they made their way back to 5-5. Davis Mills has gotten them a couple.
Time to start a dialogue.
It's time to start a dialogue. No, I mean they've beaten the Titans and who they beat last week.
Jags.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was that crazy late
36-29
game.
comeback.
But
and then a loss to the Broncos. But
no, I mean I don't think Davis Mills by any means is better than CJ Stroud. Do you?
I mean, it's not impossible. We've seen crazier things.
Yeah, okay. How many times are you going to say that?
I think this is like a Caleb Williams, Tyson Bagent situation.
Yeah, I think
for
it
some
is too.
people.
I think it is. I think it's the exact same situation. But hey, he got him 2 wins. He kept them above water. But I mean, really, it's not Davis Mills that's winning. I mean, he played well last week, but
defense.
he didn't win this game. Yeah, it's 100% the defense, which is good that you can have a defense that if your quarterback goes out, you can still survive. But you don't want to just live off that. The Titans did their thing where they get like a little bit of a lead early. It looks like, oh, the Titans going to be able to compete, steal a win, and then Cam Ward just can't finish the job. He was a lot more efficient today, though. So less than completions is good. Just not a lot of yards. He's like a lot of the guys
defense,
in a lot of the guys in college football this year, where it's a lot of there are more a lot of touchdowns, not a lot of yards. But he's not a lot of yards, not a lot of touchdowns. A little bit better completion percentage today.
And the hard part for him was that he had no running game. 10 carries for Pollard, 22 rushing yards.
Yeah.
It's hard to throw the ball when you can't run the ball. But this defense is very, very good. And considering how he's played this season, he didn't play terrible. 194 yards, a touchdown, and no picks. It's not the worst that he could have done. But the Texans, they squeak by a win. Nico Collins, he kind of has a decent connection with Mills. He had a good game, 9 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown. And they're just kind of staying alive and fighting. They still play, I believe, the Colts twice. They have to play the Jags again. And yeah, they played the Colts last week. They're not out of it, but I don't know if this offense can get it done. Even when Stroud's in the game, I just don't know if they can get it done. They got the Bills, Colts, Chiefs, Colts still. Their easy game would be the Raiders and the Cardinals.
Wow, what a ball from Bo Nix. What a ball. They're sitting, 3 games back of the Colts? And they play them twice?
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely not out of it.
But they also, like the Colts, they still have the Chiefs, and they still have the Bills, and they still have the
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah, that part sucks. The Chiefs and the Bills.
Mhm.
They can beat the Bills. I mean, they can beat all 3 of those teams. Will they? I don't know, but they can beat all 3 of those teams. We're looking at a team right now in the Broncos who's not very good offensively this year, very good defensively, and they're hanging in there, clearly. Yeah. So the Texans definitely can. The Texans can score 19 points on the Chiefs' defense, and they can definitely hold the Chiefs to 19. So, I mean, I don't want to try to be the Texans' truther out here, but their defense is so good, I would like to see their defense in the playoffs.
Giving up 13 points to the Titans, you could say that was a bad job by the defense.
No, 13 points to any team in the NFL is a good job.
The Titans have 12 touchdowns through 10 games now.
Wow. That's crazy.
Think about that one.
Yeah. What they have today?
13 points, 1 touchdown.
1 touchdown, though. Okay, so
yeah.
Not bad. It's average for them. 1 touchdown a game.
That's pretty much what they're averaging.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then the Titans play the Seahawks next week in Tennessee. That'll be a win for the Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks got that one.